It's wonderful people, lovers of freedom. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to each and every one of you. Welcome back to Let's Talk TV, your one and only YouTube platform, where they're giving out back-to-back updates on how things they be, on how things they share for Biafran land and beyond. If you're joining us for the first time, remember to subscribe and turn on your notifications too. Also remember to like and share this broadcast as it is hot. Okay, my wonderful people, the latest one with the buzzing right now coming straight from the Ross himself, Commander Ross. You know how it is whenever Commander Ross is in charge. He has come out and said that 23 has been sent to judgment. I hope that the terrorists known as Udoka too is taking note. I told you all in the barracks, that when I have your time, we are going to be counting your corpses in numbers. Your predicaments just today, I have remembered you because of the crimes you are committing, coming from Commander Ross. My people, you understand who Commander Ross is. He's not a man that you should be joking with. He's not a man that you should even trifle with, because he is not a man that should be joked around with. And right now, what he is saying is that he has come for every single one of them that have committed crimes, and they thought that they would be able to escape it. And that is what he's saying at the moment, which means those people have collected woto prato, and they will keep on collecting, because they would surely find or meet the consequences of their action. They are not even to be left to meet it on any other base, but on the base that they have committed big atrocities. And that is one thing I am happy about, the fact that these people are not even supposed to let it go. And of course, they are this same set of people, the Nigerian terrorists, the Nigerian army, that would claim to be doing things the right way, that would claim to be doing everything the right way, but behind the scenes, everything they've ever been doing has been for their own benefit, and has been by the order of the federal government. And we know that the federal government is full-time against anything that looks like the Biafra movement and the Biafra freedom. And so once it is against the Biafra movement or the Biafra freedom, we know that anything you try to do, any single thing you try to do, any command that is coming from them would be full-time against us, and it is going to be very, very treacherous. And so at some point, you would have to understand that the orders straight up that will be coming from these people are going to be orders that are not nice, that should not even be thought about. And that is what these people would wake up in the morning and would be obeying, because of course they do not have a thinking of their own, or they claim not to have a thinking of their own, to know that the actions they are doing or they are following are bad or wrong. And that is why the consequences of their actions will follow them, because they properly know they have the right to leave if they want to leave. People would come out and say, but they are just following orders. Of course they are just following orders, but you know the orders you're following are wrong. And that is why when the commotion comes back on you, there is no mercy for any of them. There is no mercy for any of them. They deserve every single thing that comes at them, because they understand what, and they do not stop. They do not even, if they lament or do anything, nobody knows about it. But then if you lament and you still go ahead and do what they asked you to do, then there is no need. It means that you are not even you are not strong enough to understand and withstand and lay against every single thing these people have come against or have instructed you to do. And that is the weak things that these people have been doing. And so yes, I would support the fact that they would actually face the consequences of their actions, because they were there and they did not do anything. And that is one thing that they used to cover up themselves, that they are following orders. But you understand that these orders are wrong. The Commander Ross, of course, of the Biafra Liberation Army is not a man that can be joked around with. And so if you we cannot be here and do it. This is why we have been struggling. This is why we have been asking. This is why we have been hitting it hard, for us to make sure that we will find a way to leave this country for them. Make them day and make we day. We don't want to be part of the Fulanis. We don't want to change our religion. We don't want to be part of them. We are not interested in none of this. Apart from their Fulani issues, they are naturally terrible people. We cannot. No. That is the truth of it. We cannot be part of them, my people. We need to be on our own, where we will be able to do things the way we want to do, to share things with one another like brothers that we are. Because my people, I am telling you that the reason why we are still the way we are at this particular point is because we are still stuck in this country. These people have refused to let us go. The reason why we are still the way we are is because we still have these people in our midst. able to find ways to look for weaknesses in our tribe, to use it and bring in some of the people that are weak enough to succumb to their traps. And that is why we cannot even trust one another, because these people knows the people that are weak in our tribe, in their political position, those that have committed crimes that they can use to blackmail them. They have used these people to turn us upside down, and that is why we can't even have peace. We can't even get what we want at the appropriate time. If this is our state at this particular point, think about it in so many years coming. It means that we will be so oppressed and compressed in this nation that for anyone to even come out and say I am an Igbo person will be treated like people that are not human beings. And my people, it would be the first time that tribalism will be so strong that we will not be able to say that we will not come out proudly to say we are Igbos or we are so and so. My people, it is getting to that time. If you think it is not getting to that time, look at the place where we are now, right now. These are the things that were talked about in the old, that were talked about by our leaders earlier on. Ndi Igbo anyị, that were leaders, our Igbo leaders earlier on, that these are the things that will be happening. But of course, most times we did not believe, or people back then did not believe it. But look at it now, we have found ourselves in that same situation. And now we are lamenting, we are crying. But no, we are not going to stop. My people, I feel like this should just be an eye-opener to people to understand that we cannot survive under, we cannot dwell under the same people. We cannot dwell under their roof. Their roof is not a roof. Their roof, higa. We will surely, the sun will surely strike us if we say we are going to hide under them, because they are not interested in anything that concerns our business. They are only interested in anything that will benefit them, and they can use our resources. Ndibo, and they are interested in our resources, what we are able to do, how hard we are able to work to keep the country going, because they are all lazy people. Every single one of them very lazy. To see someone that is hardworking, or that would want to put in extra work as an Igbo person, as an Hausa person, or as a Fulani person, is very hard. And that is the truth of the matter. Which is why if you come to the JAMB lessons, or when you come to take JAMB and everything, if you come to Igbo people, they will carry their exam scores and exam cutoff mark and put it in 300, 350. 320, but then their own, if they manage to even get 90, they will pass them. Manage to get 100, that person might. That is what it is. This is clearly not fair. And then those people will be giving more better treatments than we ourselves, because that person is from the north, and they will take it from where they are in the north, from their schools in the north, and still bring it to the east, because someone that would still be getting around those low-level courses, low-level cutoff marks, will still be allowed, because they are trying to invade, they are trying to encroach into every system that concerns Igbo and Biafrans. This is their plan. Now, putting all this command. There was a time that Buhari came out and said the same thing, and the backlash was so much that, of course, it was not. Now, it's looking at it. It's happening the second time, should let you know that this thing is something they've had in mind. This thing is a plan that they've had right from time, to make sure that we bring these people down to their feet. We encroach into their land. We make sure that we take over their land. Imagine giving Fulanis a free land. They didn't even say free land in every place in Nigeria, in every place in Biafra land, in Abia State, in Ebonyi State, in Enugu State, in Owerri, in Imo State. My people, think about it. When these ones have land, it means that they can get a base of wherever that land is, use it to plan and invade, and do a whole lot of things. And that is the issue we keep having. These are the issues we keep having every single time. When these things are not treated properly, you see that we would always have issues. Issues upon issues upon issues upon issues. And when these issues start compiling and keep growing and keep going high, my people, it means at some point we will not be able to contain it. But if it starts now, to go against every single thing, to make sure that, to let them know that we are not giving up on our call to get Biafra. then they will come to understand that we are serious and that anything we've ever said has always been serious, and they will take us more seriously, because that is what we need to do, because that is what we are. We are serious people. That is why the Biafran Liberation Army and the Biafran Navy, every single people involved in this particular movement is working tirelessly to make sure that we get what we want. And so that is the problem. That is the effort we need to keep having. So yes, my people, this is where we come to the end of this particular broadcast. Thank you for joining us. Remember to subscribe and turn on your notifications too. Thank you.